Hello, hello, Aries. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and we are going to talk about September, August 29th through September 4th, as well, the first week added on after the overview. But let's go ahead and program the cards. Why not? For me, and what I do, I simply think about people I know of who are Aries. And I use that knowledge to cover a vast array of different personalities and program the cards. Not every shuffle is perfect, but that's okay. Little low from up top. And then I'll cut them 3 times. And I always seem to like the left-hand pile, so that's just how that goes. Now those ones are ready. And these are going to be programmed for just the week of August 29th through September 4th. Now we'll set those aside, and let's get on with the reading. Yay! So all the cards are going to face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. There will be 5 weeks we cover in this particular batch for September, and it will even take us a couple of days into October at the very end. So yay! Lots of fun things going on. Let's just see. This is where we are. Next row of cards is going to be what's blocking us. And I say us because I'm an Aries. So yay, right? Okay. And this will be our solution in this particular area. All right. So let's just set these guys aside and let's look at the overview of September. Cool. So in the first week of September for Aries, we have an opportunity presenting. We're going to need to not be too picky in the first week of September, because we like to throw the baby out with the bathwater sometimes, and we need to not do that. So just pay attention. We'll go in deeper soon enough, but for now it's important to know that trying not to be too judgy, too strict with ourselves in that moment will be very important. The thing blocking us in that week is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. So fighting for your worth, of course, people are going to be undervaluing you, and that's an interesting point of view, because we all know as Aries that we have a lot of worth. So pay attention to that and know that you're going to have to back up your worth with action, as well as you may have to use words too to sell yourself. So that's fun. Yay. Or possibly the other opportunity is to just move on down the road. This is the Chariot as your solution, and that is to say, instead of fighting with these people about your worth, you can just move on, because if they really only want to give you $2, that's not cool, and it's okay to just say no and walk away. You have power, and your power in that moment is to walk away without getting over entangled or over involved with a bunch of people who don't think you're worth anything. Okay? Cool. So we'll go in depth at the end of this video, but we're moving on to September 5th through the 11th right here. And right now, that week looks like you are going to be coming into some power, and it will be, you're going to be sitting in a moment where you are empowered. That's what it is. You've taken control of your situation over here last week, so now you're sitting in the goodness of it all and feeling pretty okay with it. There is more information about something coming up where you may need to educate yourself further, which is actually going to slow you down. So that's interesting, that this class that you may need to take, this information coming to you, could slow you down. Even though you feel like you're sitting on the rock here, this is going to slow you down a bit. But your solution ends up being the gift of love in some way. We'll go in depth, of course. I'll expand on all of this. But it's important to see and understand that there's a little bit of love coming in the second week of September, 5th through the 11th. This will also be the week of the new moon, so that's kind of fun. We'll look into what that does to the reading when we go deeper. Alrighty? This card here is talking about September 12th through the 18th, Aries. So let's just see. Oh, we're going... So, something's going on 12th through the 18th where you're going to have to dig a little deeper inside yourself to come up with the truth. And you're going to have to own the truth. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be exciting. It's going to suck a little. Be okay with it. The reality that whatever it is does suck, but you're still going to have to jump in or jump out. It's the Fool. The Fool is in your blocking zone, which tends to mean that it's a potential to start something, but it may not be a good time to start something, so pay attention to that. This is the King of Cups. As your solution, there's an emotionally based person in your life with male energy who is going to be offering you a solution to this situation. And he will be the opportunity you should jump into as opposed to whatever this is. It also looks like you might actually just have to eat some crow in order to get back into good graces with this guy. So, that's interesting, right? We'll expand, of course. Over here, we're looking at September 19th through the 25th, the week of the full moon. And we've pulled the Star. The Star is our first card. And the Star usually represents how wonderfully on the other side of the tower we are. All the hard work is done. We have done all the hard work. And now we're ready to reap some rewards and get into a rhythm and a pattern of behavior that helps us move forward, okay? This is what's blocking us, and what's blocking us right now is actually too many options, too many choices, too many possibilities. This is the Seven of Cups. And that's always exciting to have too many options on the table, but it's funny how it makes you feel a little bit calm. And, like, there's a bit of a celebration in the process, right? So exciting. You have more options, things are calm, and there's a celebration. Fabulous! Very nice. So, considering how rough the week beforehand was, this is pretty good. Enjoy this little bit right here. That's going to be fun. Remember, this is the September 19th through the 25th, the week of the full moon. And over here we have September 26th through October 2nd. So the Hierophant reminding us to embrace our faith in a physical way, right? Because somehow that is going to support us through this blockage, which is the Tower, meaning that things are going to fall apart. Having a little faith will be a good idea. So as much joy as we had last week, things are not going to go great this week. Try and keep your shit together, okay? It's going to be really important. Because what's funny is, even as things fall apart, and you're maintaining your faith, boom, we have the wish card. So the wish card is how we end it. Surprising, right? So let's keep all of these things in mind. We will expand on every one of these ideas soon enough. But for now, let's prepare. I'm going to save these over here so we can expand. And remember, I pre-programmed this deck of cards for the first week in August so that we could add some cards here. So August 29th through September 4th, right? We're just going to add a couple of cards to each of these to help expand upon what's going on here. We have the Chariot twice. That's kind of fun. Series of Knights. Yay! So, going deeper, August 29th through September 4th, we were trying not to be too judgmental, but focusing on our goals and dreams and moving forward on them. So this is kind of nice. This is not a terrible way to go in the beginning of this week, but continuing forward with our dreams and goals while this is cool. I don't hate this for our first week of September. And of course, the things blocking us will be Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We talked about our worth and value being put on notice, right? And sure enough, we are in fact having, it's the foundation of our heart. So this could be in your love life where your worth and value is not being appreciated. And of course, having to fight for your power in the situation. So this feels like a relationship situation. And I want you to know that you are worth something, and if your mate doesn't believe it so, it's okay to walk away. Because that's what movement is the Chariot's all about. The Chariot is all about movement and forward thinking, and it looks like there's somebody else is knocking, because, well, let's just face it, there's a Page of Cups. There's more information coming about your heart's worth and your heart's value, and your heart, somebody's liking on you because somebody over here is fighting for your heart. So while over here you have to fight for your worth and value, somebody over here is showing interest, and it feels like someone new and different, and I really appreciate that for you. You could use a little new and different in your life right now, and that's wonderful news. So in summary, we have this opportunity to sort of not get too caught up in what's being offered. Stay on course for your dreams and goals, and move. And then it says the relationship stuff. So pay attention and enjoy this week. While one door is closing in a relationship, another may be opening. The other opportunity here is, of course, to have a discussion about your worth and value. And possibly this person will say that, yes, I concur. I'm okay with it. I will try harder. And the relationship can resolve itself. It doesn't have to be a new person per se, but it could definitely be somebody who's decided they want to fight for it. Okay? Cool. I'll be checking in next about the Ace of Cups. September 5th through 11th for the new moon week. Thank you.